Hello everyone, this is Captain Gerg, bringing you another Kane's Wrath VOD. Today we have a game from the recent Dirty Dozen tournament, which I was very, very regretful to have to miss. Over today we have Spectre, our own strategy specialist up north from the E-Skill team, playing Vanilla GDI, and Unleashed UA, formerly Ventio, probably one of the most popular players, as one of the bigger fan clubs. Playing as Black Hand down here at the bottom, map being turned into a decision. Of course, have an unusual start here for Black Hand with a single barracks. And, ooh, are we going to see, what the heck? What are we going to see? We're going to see Black Disciples very quickly. So it looks like we're going to see some very quick harassment here. Probably trying to get a power plant down with these concabs. That's very interesting. I've never seen a start like this before. We have a Super Shrine up. Hand of God was, of course, sold after that. And meanwhile, Spectre, going for a rather usual build, going to lose his first scout squad here. Both saboteurs, looks like they're going to get... He has 3 saboteurs. Interesting. Oh, he's just going to be able to clear the garrison here with the... It's a very interesting start, because he's going to be able to clear any garrison he wants. And take any spike he wants. Did he get 4 saboteurs? One will be taking that one, one's already taken. He did, he got 4 saboteurs. He's going to try to take all the spikes at the same time. Or he's going to capture this nice thing. So he captured... Gotta get closer down for it work. There that goes. And we have a... Oh, jeez, this is nice. We have a Bloodhound start here. Quick Bloodhound along with Orcas on Spectre, which will definitely be able to take down these concabs. That was quite a good call. Now I'll be able to get some quick harassment in. This is a very, very nice start. Not exactly what I was expecting from Black Hand and GDI, being 2 of the staler races. Yes, so we say defensive tower was garrisoned, and I don't know what happened to the Saboteur. It didn't look like he made it. All garrisons have been cleared except for this one, because that guy got it on the APCs. Meanwhile, Pipples are coming in. With a couple of raiders for anti-orcas. Oh, they didn't get that one. Oh, that's unlucky. Both orcas go down, and they don't even get the kill on the harvester. Willie, okay, he picks up the cripples. That's fine. Third orca comes in. We'll lose that as well as the harvester. 2 harvesters down. And a nice minefield placement. Love when minefields get put down, because they're so freaking annoying. Especially with no stealth detection. That was interesting going for the raiders. Guess we're on the constant orca. What are you doing here, Scouter? Meanwhile, Spec has only 1 for refinery down. I guess that is the price of going with that many. Alright, the tip spike's gonna go down. So what you see here is that Unleashed knows that build is quite taxing on Spec's economy. He's probably quite low. Yes, he's at 0. That's very low. They're both at 0. So every single spare credit counts, so torching that heavier spike is actually quite a good idea. Mendable. Meanwhile, still, Spec is still sitting in Unleashed base. All of his harvesters look like they were gonna go down. Nah, not quite. Attack bike gonna take down that Pitbull, and the APC won't be able to get it down either. Finally, with some good DPS out. Alrighty, so Unleashed has survived with a single harvester. If that had been the last harvester, that would have been game. Wow, so that was very close to being completely successful. Against a lesser player, it would have been. That is why Spectre is so revered amongst the community. And, in my opinion, perhaps even deserving of an expert badge, but that's political and I should get into it. So, yes, we won't discuss that. Anyway, so I'll be interested to see what they do now, seeing as how that whole Black Disciple thing didn't seem to really work out for Unleashed. It does have this middle tower, though, so that will be useful in countering any direct Predator attacks that come, even though Predators usually aren't going to be the main attack versus a Black Hand force. Now we're going to see some counter-offensive here with... Oh, give me another attack bike. That was an awful camera turn, I apologize. Yep, so we have the attack bikes now amassing, because Spec really doesn't have anything left now. Quite literally, actually. I don't see any military units except for those riflemen that are getting gunned down. and these riflemen that will be able to do absolutely nothing. So, interesting. I'll be very interested to see where this will go. Yeah, unless he maybe gangs up on the attack bike with his harvesters, which I would actually be working at this point. Once the other attack bikes come, though, which he has 4, 5, 6 now, that will not be good. So, a little bit confused. Alright, there we go. That second Tiberium spike is going to go down as well. As well as whenever you do that technique isn't even playing this game, Unleashed also denies map control, not in the sense of being able to hold down an area, but in the sense of area that is visible. If you look at the mini-map, you'll see a lot of red. Unleashed has everything garrisoned. Spectre can't see anything outside of his own base right now without constant scouting, so he has no idea where Unleashed is going to be moving his units, where he's expanding, so on and so forth. Like here, now we see these attack bikes that are coming on. Usually would have been cut by that Tiberium spike. It's going to have 0 warning. Predators coming out. Attack bikes should get at least 1 harvester, if not more. Well, they're going for the Predator first? So that doesn't seem too smart, because more Predators are going to be coming out. I would definitely be going for the harvesters at this point. Oh, that was bad for an Unleashed spark, in my opinion. Because these Predators are just going to keep on getting cranked out. I mean, usually, an attack like that, there's no point in going for the Predators. So yeah, if you only had the money for 1 Predator, and you destroyed it, then you'd be able to kill all the harvesters, but in this case, yeah, definitely go for the harvesters, in my opinion. Unleashed just pull out. That's good, at least. No harm done. So now we see quite a reversal where Spectre was in Unleashed space for almost the entire first 5 minutes of the game. Now he's held up in his own base with very limited forces. 1 Predator, 2 Predators, maybe? 1 Predator, as far as I can tell. And 1 lone attack bike being annoying. Do we have a missile squad? No, we don't. And again, I could definitely, well, with all the raiders around, still even, with a couple Predators for support, some missile squads would be quite good against this attack bike pressure that Unleashed is putting on. It's quite a good idea for Unleashed to go for a more mechanical route instead of the usual black hand spam. Probably caught Spectre a little bit off guard here. And of course, you always have the option to go that route if he so chooses. We see a hand of Nod popping up now, so that might mean we'll be seeing a Reckoner as well as some, never mind, missile squads. That's what he's going to go for. I thought we might be seeing some sneaky Black Hand / Reckoner usage with the Operations Center up, as Unleashed has been known to do. Oh, there we go. Well, I was right about the Reckoner at least, so he's going to be putting missile squads in them rather than the Black Hand attack. Because you can't go any stealth with Black Hands, so that makes it kind of hard.
Squad ready for combat.
Insufficient
Now we're
funds.
seeing Rocket Squads from, and we are seeing Black Hand from Unleashed. So a couple Black Hand will probably be going to a Reckoner. Alright, so I was right. He's going for double Reckoners. And missile squads for Spectre. Nice little harassment force. Always good to combine a few raiders with your attack bikes if you can afford it, just because Spectre, of course, saw that coming. He's got his Predators there. Both ends of the field, he's going to be safe for now. Nod is far too fragile to be able to push through Predators. That's one nice thing about GDI. His airfield has been rebuilt. Looks like Spectre is tier 2 going for AP ammo as well. Does have a few rocket squads out. Seeing how this goes. Here come the Reckoners. Has a lot of attack bikes that do a lot of damage. They'll go down really freaking quick. The Predators for this Reckoner has deployed, and 2 rocket squads inside. As well as this Reckoner here. Orc Strike misses. Kills something at least. That was an interestingly placed Reckoner with the oh, never mind. They're both with rocket squads. Oh, there's Black Hand before them. You know, like I was saying, I like the idea of raiders around just to counter the easy. Oh, and orcas are gonna get gunned down. He should cancel that. No, he's not. Attack bikes killed him very quickly. He actually could lift off and just come on the scout, 1 hit on it. Easy. Goodbye. Boom. Orcas, he only lost 1 from that. And all the Predators are gonna try to force the Reckoner down, which they'll take some substantial damage from. At the same time, trying to go up against this many Predators with attack bikes is not going to work at this point with what he's trying to do. Sometimes attack bikes will be able to be better just, sneaky Reckoner up top. With Black Hand, that'll get at least 1 refinery. That's quite mean. Is he going to go? No, he'll go for tier 2 in the airfield. Clever. That's a very, very dead area. Oh, deploy before the orca kills you. There we go. Alright. That's a dead airfield. Well done. As well as a dead command post, and Did hard plan. Very well done by Unleashed. Having his attention elsewhere, Spectre did not notice that. AP ammo on the APCs, possibly thinking about a future Black Hand spam. And now Unleashed has expanded it as well as gone for tier 3. Which is interesting, you don't see that too much with Black Hand, they don't really need it. There's not too much they can reap from it. Except for an Epic, I suppose. Wait, how did he expand down there? He got a second MCV, alright. Interesting. Unleashed went for a second MCV. And this is a very unusual play, which I love, because I hate these stale games that are so often played in Kane's Wrath. We have a new airfield up? No. Zorkas will be slowly disintegrating, as per usual with aircraft in the world. This is quite a force here. Don't. Okay, we've got obelisks. We'll have double obelisks as well as rocket squads. Yes, this won't be enough. It'll be a good push, but
Unit under attack.
Unleashed has the economy, which he doesn't. He won't be able to spam obelisks, so this might actually be decent. Except he's almost out of Predator, so this... it'll still go down. This will probably be about a stalemate with another obelisk. There we go. Another obelisk popped up, so yeah. Nothing's going to be able to come out of this, per se. It will be quite a loss of units for Spectre, although it was a nice little push. Won't get any lasting damage done, though, from Spectre. Yeah, if you could have gotten the tier 3 down, that would have been quite helpful, but it's not to be. Meanwhile, the man spam will continue, and Unleashed has a double expansion. It's a very unusual play. Very spread out. Spectre has a double War Factory spam going. He has no expansion of his own. Oh, never mind. He has a southern one. However, if Unleashed wanted to pop a War Factory or a barracks up top, Spectre, as far as I know, does not know that exists. That would be very, very bad. As they could pretty much waltz in here to this undefended base and gun down the War Factories, then that would probably be game. Unleashed is in a very good position right now. I do not see Spectre. Well, I already know the Spectre does not come out on top. I'm sorry if I spoiled that for you, but I think that was kind of obvious at this point. This is still, I still don't think he's lost it completely, however. I see a Pitbull force come up north. Maybe Spectre does know about this expansion. There are no harvesters. Oh, unlucky, buddy. One poor harvester. Gonna get gunned down. Meanwhile, we have, yes, there's Redeemer Engineering Facility, or a ref, as I call them, and that will be plenty if a Redeemer pops out.
Harvester under attack.
Yes, indeedy. With the double expansion, Unleashed is not going to be having any issues in terms of economy. Although these Pitbulls will be quite annoying. And Unleashed doesn't really have any, come to think of it, doesn't have any units. He's really kind of turtling right now. So I don't know. I mean, I don't think he'll be able to push through, Spectre won't be able to push through, I mean, he's got in essence a tier 1 force here. He's not going to be able to push through 2 obelisks. But, yeah, there's a third one here. But, yeah, I don't see, I mean, neither player has many units now that the Redeemer's out. It changes a little bit. Yes, the Redeemer is reasonably now. One strike, what do you do? Interesting SAM site. Suppose for future Orca harassment scare. This is the 3rd airfield is up. Still 4th airfield, so we're seeing a double Orca build. That's actually a good idea. Actually, I don't know. Because it's easy enough to spam rocket squads here as Black Hands, so, which is what he's going to do. Unleashed. Anyway, that'd be my guess. I would capture the EMP center if I were Spectre, however. No one ever thinks of that, I don't know why. Here's a little rocket force coming up here. Holy crap. I wonder if Spectre thinks he's being sneaky. Does Unleashed know about this? Unleashed, yeah, you might have seen it. Maybe, I guess that's why he's sending all the infantry. That's a lot of Pitbulls. That's a lot of Pitbulls for this late in the game.